Reggae Just Extra with Ras Dennis.
He played the role of a police officer in the movies Third World Cop. Cutty ranks the prolific dancehall veteran who rose to prominence in the late 1980s, shared an exhilarating journey through his checkered past, revealing early run-ins with the law, shocking connections to some of dancehall and reggae's greats, as well as the erratic nature of his rise to stardom. Known for songs such as Waiting in Vain featuring Coco T, Tempted to Touch featuring Beres Hammond, and A Who Say Me Done.
Who that a come? Wait the man. Who no think me did done? Wait the man.
This is the story of Philip Thomas aka Cutty ranks with Ras Dennis. During an interview on Teach Dem's YouTube channel, Cutty Ranks revealed that his mother left him with an elderly couple, and he wouldn't see her again, not until he was around 18. While that eventual search for her years later via her school records led him to Manchester, where he discovered his siblings and other family members he hadn't met. Also, his father wouldn't resurface after their rather brief introductory meet.
My mother leave me with another lady, which she called my grandmother. Oh, okay.
With both his biological parents gone, Ranks found a home in the elderly couple he was left with. Despite the safety of his newfound family and an upbringing rooted in the early church, Ranks couldn't quite shake the allure of the streets. He would run away from home and school again, and this time ended up back in St. Mary. The streets are where Cutty Ranks would earn his name, as well as a few trips to prison, one of which was for almost killing a man. That doesn't happen, though, without first understanding the insatiable appetite for work that possessed Cutty Ranks. It was in matters related to work, after all, that he knocked a man out with a bottle of rum, and immediately came to believe that he had killed him. That short-temperedness would also give rise to the name Cutty. Contrary to the prevailing belief that he had gotten the name because he had been a butcher, its origin is actually rooted in violence. Cutty Ranks once sold oil and rice in downtown West Kingston, also worked a number of odd jobs. Things would change, however, after he sharpened his skills as a butcher. Cutty initially started as a fridge cleaner, and even then, he found a hustle out of it. Those blocks of ice, Cutty revealed, would have frozen pieces of meat inside, and he'd eventually pry them out and find someone to store them for him. Eventually, he had gathered enough and continued to the point where he became a meat seller. Then, the unimaginable happened. According to Cutty Ranks, he gave some meats to a customer, and when he decided to go and collect his money, the customer would tell him, "Come back next week." But one day, he confronted his tardy customer and told him he won't come back next week. Then a boy who was probably working for the customer came out to tell him that he should leave the place, seemingly annoyed that the man had attempted to foil his efforts at getting monies owed to him. Cutty saw a shot and took it. "As the boy take him I offer me, is a quarter bottle of rum me use, and knock him inner him head, knock him out. Him drop boof." Cutty immediately fled the scene, fearing that the now bloodied and unconscious man had died. For 2 months, after escaping that harrowing scene for the countryside, the would-be artist would live among the bushes. There, Cutty would find the unlikely start to his professional career. He had found himself in a place called King Weston, St. Andrew. He got the opportunity to attend sound systems. Ranks found work there as a sound box loader, moving around the large sound boxes as needed. After some time had passed, the future DJ decided it was safe to return to Kingston. Upon his return to Kingston, he heard the news that the person who he fought with was still alive. However, his relief was short-lived when he was swept up by the police and was imprisoned at the Crossroads police station. There, Cutty not only honed his DJing skills, but dominated his fellow inmates. In fact, the veteran DJ admitted that his career as an artist truly started there. That stint of Cutty Ranks' seesaw relationship with the law came to an end when he was bailed out by an old boss. Cutty Ranks told Yard-Style Life that contrary to popular belief, it was not Donovan Germain's Penthouse records that gave him his big break in the music industry, but rather Patrick Roberts' Shocking Vibes. He explained that during his initial days at Penthouse, his songs remained unreleased, and it wasn't until he re-recorded one for Shocking Vibes that he finally soared to stardom. The turning point came in 1990 when he re-recorded The Bomber for Shocking Vibes, a track he had originally recorded for Germain's Penthouse label in 1989. The Kingston native said that the song quickly gained traction, especially in the McGregor Gully community, and its popularity soared after being played by Metromedia's selector, Sky Juice, at a party. The crowd's reaction was electric, he said, with bursts of gun salutes from police officers adding to the excitement. According to Cutty, the Bomber's success didn't sit well with Germain, who felt slighted by the song's success outside his label. He said Germain expressed his displeasure one day at Penthouse, which prompted Beres Hammond to intervene. He said that following Hammond's advice, Germain requested a new track from him, leading to the creation of Pawn Me Nozzle, another hit that further solidified his status in the industry. This success was followed by a string of hits, including Come Better for Patrick Roberts and Press D Trigger for Penthouse, which marked perhaps the most prolific period in Cutty Ranks' career. Thanks for watching, and do remember to subscribe. Give it a like and post a positive comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you again very soon for another video.
Many thanks for watching Reggae Just Extra with Ras Dennis.